Pokemon, without a doubt, is the biggest franchise out there right now. It started in 1996 and it's still made over $110 billion in revenue, beating Hello Kitty and even Mickey Mouse. Hell, it even beats Mario and Star Wars in revenue. It's kind of crazy how out of the 5 franchises mentioned, Pokemon is the youngest, just reaching its 25th anniversary, yet it just blew the rest of the competition out of the water. And I don't know about you guys, but I am excited for the new game just announced, Scarlet and Violet. I heard that the region was going to be based off of Spain, has a lot of Pokemon with Spanish names mixed into it. I kind of wish it was Italy though, because then this guy would be called Spaghettio, but it's not, sadly. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the game, and what kind of starters are you guys going to get? I'm going to get Pokemon Scarlet and have Fuecoco as my starter. I mean, look at him. I'm going to call him Dumpling. Pokemon was a huge sensation when it came out, and not just in the video games, but also toys, TV, trading card games, Christian persecution.
A lot of things come over from the Orient. A lot of things come over from the Orient. And it even made the cover of Time magazine. Now, the first thing I want you to notice is, do you notice any symbol up there that you've seen before? The spiral. And it stands for what? Male fertility. Okay? This character over here is called Mewtwo. And Mewtwo looks like an alien. If you look at him real carefully, he looks like an alien. But you know, the first thing that I noticed about that thing is, now you notice that he has 3 fingers. And those 3 fingers are always sticking out like that. Now, he doesn't have 5 fingers like we do. He has 3. But if they were the 3, on us, they'd be this. And that doesn't mean hook 'em horns. Doesn't mean I love you. Doesn't mean one more. It means hail Satan. It's the satanic salute that all Satanists identify themselves with. Look at this. Now this is off of a comic book. This is actually a page of a comic book. Okay? And she's described as Ash's companion, and listen to what it says about her. She's headstrong and stubborn, constantly arguing with Ash. Typical woman.
Ah yes, women. A clear sign of the devil. Now, this video isn't about this, but I could definitely see myself talking about this in the near future. But no, we're talking about the trading card games. Pokemon the Trading Card Game, or Pokemon TCG as it's usually called, is a collectible card game that was based on, I bet you can't guess it. That's right, JoJo. Released in 1996 in Japan, the American version was released in 1998 by Wizard of the Coast, before Nintendo gave it to the Pokemon Company in 2003, and they have been publishing that ever since. Pokemon TCG is one of, if not the biggest card game out there right now. Everything I've seen on the web either has Pokemon or Magic the Gathering as the top, which tells me that they're neck and neck. And the tournaments, they make a lot of money. $25,000 for first place for a simple children's card game? I have a new ambition in life, to win card tournaments and make money. I already have an old deck here, I'm going to show you guys my skills, watch. Okay, well, first I'm going to put Starmie down in the fence mode. I'm going to tap the water energy card. Put this one down, face down on the field. Draw 4. You know, I don't think I actually know how to play this game. Now, I could just go onto YouTube and find a tutorial on how to play this card game, but I'm lazy and I'd rather play a video game. Luckily, there are several games that teach you how to play the TCG. First game we're going to talk about is Pokemon TCG Play It, a PC game released in 2000 for North America. It was included with the 2-player starter kit from the first set. To help teach you how to play the game, there's Julie.
Hey!
Oh god! What the hell is that? What the hell is with that CGI? Oh god! Did I just unleash chaos?
My name is Julie. I'm a Pokemon trainer just like you.
No. I guarantee you're nothing like me, Satan.
Pokemon Masters the world has ever seen.
Oh dear god, she has the world in her hands. She's an Eldritch god. Alright, being serious and honest now, this is terrible. I mean, this is an official Nintendo product, and they were all okay with releasing it to the masses. This weird 3D animation, yeah, sure, it's less than a minute long, and yeah, this was early 2000s, but this! Julie stares into your soul. She will never leave. Well, first let's select Learn, where we learn how to play the game, OVS. There's honestly not too much about this, it just teaches you different things about the game, such as what's an energy card used for, evolving your Pokemon, how to place your cards correctly, and what is a Pokemon. In all honesty, it's very solid and intuitive. I can definitely see somebody learning how to play with this game. Now, I don't know anyone who would learn from this, because really, when you go to learn new games like Pokemon the Trading Card Game, Warhammer 40k, or D&D, you usually go to the game shop, and the game shop owner usually teaches you, or a friendly regular. I'm sure there were some people who learned how to play with this game, but this has to be a low number. Maybe that's why they don't really make stuff like this anymore. But the main mode is the play mode. You get to only choose 2 decks, which is lame, but it is the 2 decks from the starter kit, and you can use a code to get 2 more decks, but I didn't know about that when I was recording this, so I just went with fighting, and it was easy. Almost too easy. She didn't even have any extra Pokemon bents, so once Dratini was knocked out, she automatically lost.
Wow, knocked out of the arena. I can't believe it. You beat me. I demand a rematch.
Man, this game is really small. We've only been talking about it for a few minutes, and that's it. Luckily, there is a second version of this. Yeah, there was a second version of this game that came out with the Thunderstorm gift set. Version 2 is definitely the more superior one. Instead of it mostly being a learn mode, most of that was brought into play mode. Now it's several levels, and the first row being the tutorial, with increasing difficulty changes each row. This version also comes with a checklist of the current Pokemon cards, which was really cool, but in hindsight, I don't see myself loading this up every time I get a booster pack. Plus, it only goes up to 4 cards till it's just, you got more than 4, good job. Julie also talks to you when you select some of the cards.
I think Vulpix is a great basic Pokemon in battle. Oh, I've got that one too. Oh man, you got a Charizard! Wow! When I played Pokemon Red, I started off with Bulbasaur.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like you. Besides that, it's really the same as version 1, but with minor fixes. The interface is better. I couldn't get this one to work for more than 10 minutes though, because it always crashed on me.
Are you sure you want to put more energy on that Pokemon? It doesn't. Hey, stop cheating. Hey, stop cheating. You can only play one.
Oh god, I'm sorry, I tried to put an extra energy down. Please stop. No matter what I tried, the game just decided to crash constantly, which is aggravating because you have to go through the same challenges again each time. And because the game is teaching you how to play, you can't really skip the tutorials. So every time you have to listen to the same thing over and over again.
Let's play some Pokemon. Make sure you check the text box at the top and the bottom of the screen, and do what it tells you.
Oh, and every day he doesn't, people will die. Starting tonight. I'm a man of my word.
And I'm pretty sure Julie makes it crash when she's losing.
Wow, knocked out of the arena. I can't believe it.
I don't know if it was just my copy of the game or it's like every game that crashes like that. And I can't really blame it for that because it is old and it could just be my computer. And if I didn't already know it came from a TCG starter kit, I would have think it was just a prize in a Pokemon cereal box or something. You know, like that Captain Crunch PC game? I should talk about that someday. I couldn't really get the extra selection to work either, it just crashed, but you don't get much out of it. Just some free wallpaper and certificate and stuff, which you can get online from Bobapedia. Well, that did teach me a bit about the trading card game. I think I need to play a few rounds before I get a good grip on how to play it. If only there was like a game that was released on a pretty small handheld device that was full retail, that you could play on like family trips or something. Pokemon the Trading Card Game, again, was released in North America on April 10th, 2000, so in between Pokemon Play It version 1 and version 2 for reference. It is a Game Boy Color game for the TCG, although you can play it on a regular Game Boy, although some of the features are disabled. I don't know which ones though. You begin the game on Trading Card Game Island, quite possibly the most lazy name of an island ever. Also, it apparently resembles Ireland. I don't know what to do with that information. Our player character has the ambition of being the best trading card game legend. We are a card game anime protagonist. Although our hair is kinda normal, so we're also the worst card game protagonists.
Hey, but my hair's all blonde and poofy. Sorry, sir, but it needs to be at least twice the size of your head for it to count. He's with me. Wow, your hair's crazy enough for 2 people. Okay, he can go.
So you start this game at Dr. Mason's lab, where he teaches you how to play the game. Your character has ambitions to be the best in a card game he's never played. This is cool and an easy way for someone to learn how to play the game. It actually goes into detail on what the rules are and what each card type is. This is how I learned how to play the TCG game. My only real complaint is that it's not optional, so while it is good for the first time you're learning, it gets tedious and annoying any time after. Like, I get it, I know what I'm doing, but you gotta follow everything this guy says, or he'll make you do it all over again. A small negative, but it is annoying all the same. But once you beat the tutorial, Dr. Mason helps you out by giving you one of 3 starter packs. There's Charmander and Friends pack, the Squirtle and Friends pack, and the Bulbasaur. Yeah, the Charmander and Friends pack, no contest. The rest of this game has you going on different clubs, like the Grass Club, for example, because I picked Charmander and Friends, and Grass is weakest to fire. That's the best place to start. And here we're also introduced to Ronald, who also wants to inherit the legendary cards. What are these 4 legendary cards, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. An Articuno, a Zapdos, a Moltres, and a Dragonite. 4 cards you can get through booster packs. Yeah, you could argue that they're different because they have different abilities and powers, but I would also argue that you probably don't even need these cards. And honest to God, that's really it for the story. You just go from club to club and beat the 4 players you need to beat before you can take on the club leader. Except fighting, they only take 3. Maybe some of the others is less than 4 as well, but I'll be honest, I didn't bother talking to the leaders till I took everybody out in the club. Now, unfortunately, while this game is pretty cool and it teaches you how to play the TCG game, and it is a handheld, portable Game Boy game, this game is really, really boring. Seriously, after about an hour, I got tired of this game. There's no story besides beat the club members to get the legendary cards. And it might be me, but the game seems to be stacked against you with the coin tosses. It's either that or I've been extremely unlucky. I barely won a toss. That, and sometimes the matches can go from unfair to you to unfair to the opponent, which really just made the game go by faster, honestly. Like, they couldn't get any basic Pokemon to the bench before I took out their active Pokemon out quick. So most of the time, matches only last maybe a minute long. Huh? Who's this? Imakuni? By the way, the only way I knew what his name was by Googling it. The font in this game is terrible. Huh? Who? Me? You don't know who I am. No, and I'm starting to get some stranger danger feelings. I am the super musical star, Imakuni. Oh, I get it. Japan. Tomoaki Imakuni is a Japanese musician in real life. He did a lot of the music in the Pokemon anime and also was a huge promoter of the TCG in Japan. In America, though, I've never really heard of him, and I'm sure everybody in America in the year 2000 never heard of him either. Also, I just want to say sorry in case I'm mispronouncing his name. And it's very weird. He plays a card that makes his Pokemon confused. I'll say that again. His Pokemon gets confused. This is all part of a small sub-quest where you have to go look for him and beat him like 4 times. And then he'll give you your card, which I guarantee you'll never use it. Now, I didn't play that sub-quest because I didn't know there was a sub-quest. I just played it the one time. But I did develop a strategy. Namely, you pick the cards that have resistance to the club members' types, or at least pick the types that they're weak to, like grass with fire, water with electric, etc. And if all else fails, just stack on energy cards and normal or colorless Pokemon. Quick tip though, the scientists from the beginning you can play against, and when you win you get booster packs full of energy cards. Just play with them till you think you got enough and then you're good to go. And you can also keep fighting the same person over and over again to spam collect booster packs. They give you 2 for every win, so you can easily collect cards there. And I've done it. I've beaten each club and gotten each of the club badges. I'm now ready to face the Elite Four of cards. It was a grueling battle, but I fought long and hard, and through perseverance, I came out on top. They let you change your deck before each match. So really, you just need to find out what deck they're using and then pick the cards that they're resistant or strong against. Chances are you're going to have every card, so you won't have to worry about that. After you beat the 4, you have to face your rival Ronald, who doesn't seem like he's that good at all, really, but whatever. Let me be a little nicer to this game and say that he at least gave me a bit of challenge in this. The other 2 times you fight him, I didn't bother to mention, were fairly easy. I think it's mostly because the legendary cards, which I think would definitely be tournament banned, but the flying legendary cards aren't weak to anything and have a lot of health, so they do take a bit to hurt. And with that, you pretty much beat the game. I would definitely recommend this game. Despite my problems with it, it is fairly cheap to find online, and if you have a Game Boy or a Game Boy player, go for it. I would also say this was worth getting on the 3DS, but... And the sequel actually had an expansive story mode, I think. It was only ever released in Japan and never released in North America, so I'm probably never going to play it. Also, in the Japanese release of the first game, you had a promo card of the legendary Dragonite card from the game. Everywhere else, it's just a stupid Meowth card. What a ripoff. But hey, with those 3 games done, I'm definitely confident enough to start my journey through the Pokemon card game tournaments. Let's go! First, I'm going to play Sableye and, oh. Okay, well, how about I play this card? Oh. Okay, well, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Also, follow me on Twitter where I occasionally give out updates, and on Twitch where I stream randomly. Till next time.